Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Eternal Ring. I'm your Dungeon Master Darius. Last we left off, we had went forward and found all the keys, slew a dragon, talked to a dude who's all like, "Now it is your fate to do the thing." And I'm like, "Okay." But now I don't exactly have the best of directions right now, signposting what it is that I have to do and where it is that I have to go. I think what it is that I have to do is go forward here, and now that I've spoke with the other dude, I can be all like, "Hey, that's a nice teleporter you have on the ground there." And he'll be all like, "Yes, why don't you step on it?" I think. Maybe. Possibly. Could have something to do with it. There are a bunch of other things around the game that I can try to find. I can try to find anything else that requires me to not throw down, what am I saying? That requires me to use, say, the true sight ring. I could go around, I could do the forest, but honestly the forest doesn't have much for me at this point besides more magical rings, which ain't bad, it's just not my thing at the moment.
No matter how many times I listen, it's no use. I can't understand what I can't understand. Let's talk about this boring stuff tomorrow. Let's talk about other stuff, like the babies of seabirds.
No! Today you must listen until you understand. Here, listen. That baby bird will be gone if it dies because you hurt it, right? Won't you be sad?
There are many seabirds that can be used as replacements for that baby bird.
But they're not the same baby birds. They're different ones.
I understand what you're trying to say, Lila, but so what? You don't need feelings. It just makes you and other people unstable. Huh? It looks like someone's here.
Really? I wonder if it's him. Listen, I'm gonna go look, but don't try to get out. I can tell because you're shaking.
Will you talk about the baby birds if I stay still?
Okay. Just sit still, okay?
Hurry back, okay, Lila? It's boring here. There's nothing to do.
Okay, so yeah, I found the way that I needed to go. Welcome to the Eternal Dimension. It's a gnarly place, to say the least. Full of some familiar favorites, like these schmoes I can now one-shot stab. You know, when they're within range, anyways. There are some worse beasts here. I forget exactly what, though. And I think that there is a little bit of loot here, too, to be found. But, again, one of those things, you know? 'Tis near the end. The loot doesn't matter. What matters is slaying of the apathetic godchild. That sounds a little bit weird if you remove the god part of that sentence. Yeah, I think that she is definitely going about this whole, hey, you gotta care about things the wrong way. Also, the child is like, emotions make you unstable, when he himself is like, he doesn't want to be there. And doesn't want to be in the... It's boring. Boredom is an emotion. I don't care what anyone says. That almost hit me. Or maybe it did, and I just didn't register it. Oh, hello. Gotta be careful, because every single step here could be leading to your doom. Man, to think that I played through the entirety of this game right up until this point, and didn't get the sword until now. Just a little boggling. Boggling a little bit. Oh, come back, jerk. Kill your friend then. He doesn't need to live. Man, now I'm starting to sound psychotic. Hello. Stop that. Hello, other sir. Did I need to do that? No. Why did I then? Because it's fun. Tee-hee. Bonk. I'm probably not going to end up leveling up off these guys, but... I mean, I got the dragon skills. I might as well use them, you know? I don't think of it. Yeah, I don't think I've used water or earth this entire time. I'm going to remedy this by equipping... I know I didn't use the earth dragon. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, man. Where's some more things I can use my spells on? I think there's one more boss and then there's Solus himself. Don't quote me on that. I don't recall. And Durgan. So yeah, when it says that we're summoning the dragons, we are summoning the dragons that were people that got turned into the dragons. Gotta remember that. Earth dragons, that big sleeping one. The water dragons, the one that we find sleeping underneath the ice. The fire dragon is Lila's father? Which one was the wind dragon? Was that the one that we decimated on the top of the Tower of Storms? Probably was. And just in cases, we're gonna prep the water one just because I don't think I've used it. The water one should be the one that we were talking to. The one who called us Lin something. Son or descendant of the great magician. Dang it. Kind of weird when there's no enemies around. Oh hey, an enemy. Couple of enemies. Stop it. Oh hey, I didn't level up. Neat. This one just splashes from below, right? You can't tell me that this guy kind of looks like what's his face from Berserk. It's been a long time since I've seen Berserk. I really should remedy that. You know, I probably could kill these guys. Ooh, big old dragon egg. I probably could kill those guys if I had the enchanted arms on, but doing it one stab at a time feels far more personal, you know? Feels like I put a little bit more investment into it besides just flailing, going, Aah! You know. Is there a loot up there? I don't recall if there is. sod it. I'll check up here really quickly. Don't see any. Oh. Gotta be careful with the dragons, because that flashing light will make it so as I go right off the side. And that would be what we like to call a bad time. Speaking of bad times...
No, not yet. Child, he isn't ready. I still have much to teach him.
She is dead. Well, teach him or not, here I come. That sounds a little bit worse when you consider the context of him being a child. Oh, hello. Been a while since I've seen you, buddy. He's had better days, I think. Don't think that killed him. Ow. He's certainly doing a bang-up job of murdering me, though. Are you just, like, immune to this? 'Cause that would suck. I'm gonna use this time to just kindly heal myself a smidgen. Oh. That was it. 2 dragons. Combat champion. I'm not even sure what that does. That's a big and impressive door. Can't wait to kill what's on the other side.
Hey, you. I saw you. What did you do to Lila? She was talking to you. Then she stopped moving. Why? What happened to Lila? Let me out.
Conversation with a spoiled child. Oh. Okay, it's a pedestal. For a second I thought it was like very confused. Whack. Whack. Did it. Did I do it too fast? No, okay. Just took a moment.
The god's child stopped moving. The eternal cage will soon fall. Here, you may return to where time exists. Your job here is done.
I can't move. This has never happened to me before. Lila? I know I can ask Lila. 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 Lila, you're not moving. Please wake up now. Hey, Lila. Come on, Lila. How long have you been lying there? I got out all by myself. Will you tell me about the baby birds? Oh, I get it. I'm outside now. Let's go see them together. Are you mad? Are you mad at me? Lila? Come on, Lila. Lila? Hey, Lila, please get up. Lila, please talk to me. Please, Lila. This feeling. Bad. I get it. This is
death.
A few days later, Cain Morgan returned to the Hungarian royal palace. King Ian, who had heard rumors of the unusual changes on the island of No Return, asked Cain what he had seen or heard. Cain, unfortunately, could only report that the research team, including its leader Darrell, had been annihilated. The death of Darrell, who was also the leader of the Knights, stirred up controversy throughout the kingdom. It was the opinion of many that the elders should take responsibility for his death. And through this wave of popular sentiment, the people who were loyal to King Ian were able to regain a great measure of strength. Eventually, Hungarian rule was returned to the king. Once things had settled down, Cain Morgan departed for an unknown destination. But a few years later, he returned to Hungaria, accompanied by a man of unknown identity. King Ian welcomed Cain's return, honoring him with a new position as head of his retinue. And as Cain requested, the king treated the man of unknown identity as one of his vassals. Cain and the man remained loyal to King Ian, and the ruler's name is now recorded in history as that of a skillful and compassionate leader. The man who had arrived in Hungaria with Cain left following the death of King Ian, but it is said that time itself, not even the passing of decades, could change his appearance.
And that was Eternal Ring. Again, pretty decent From Software title. Very early PlayStation 2 From Software title, but you know what? Very much holds a place in my heart as one of my first forays onto the PlayStation 2, as well as, you know, From Software, even before I even realized what From Software was. Because again, this was like 9 years before even Demon's Souls had came out. And I gotta say, I still love it. Like, you might find the controls a little bit janky depending on what era of PlayStation 2 games you might be familiar with. Because this does have analog support on the PlayStation 4. Or that's on the PlayStation 4. If you can find it for the PlayStation 2, it's still a good time. And there's a lot. Oh my god, there's so many spells that I didn't even cover that I kind of wanted to, but at the same time, I just didn't want to, you know, spend hours on end trying to load the game in order to get all of them, which is pretty much what you'll need to do in addition to grinding for all of the stuff, all of the gems that you might need, because you're suddenly like, oh, I need 30 levels worth of gems for this one thing. Because there's dragons, and then there's also special gemstones that you can craft as well. Story is... I like to think that the story is actually rather decent. You go into it expecting, oh, the Eternal Ring, we gotta go find this Eternal Ring. But then you actually get into the story and listen to the NPCs, and you realize this is an actual interesting twist. And I'm usually not even one for, you know, stories that have a whole lot of relative political intrigue. And, you know, political intrigue is there in this game, but it's not, you know, cloaks and daggers. It's finding out who done messed up the worst when it comes to the events in this game. I'm still kind of fuzzy on some of the relations, some of the characters, because of the timeline. Because it's like 20 years have passed, but we're Solstians, and because of that, we're able to use the magics, and it's funky. It kind of wraps with my head a little bit. I think one of the things I keep on forgetting about is the actual fighting of a dragon in this game, which is something I keep on forgetting, if only because they put it so late into the game, despite the fact that you talk to like 3 separate dragons on 3 separate occasions. That's not bad, it's just very... Especially as someone who has basically lived it through video games and been the whole Dragon Slayer stuff, but I digress. This was a fun time. This was a fun revisit, even if it was far shorter than my prior visit into this game. And again, I didn't even dive into all of it. There's still the forest that we had to do. Well, had being a strong word. The forest, though, itself is rough. It is hard, last I recall. But at the same time, that's mostly because a lot of the creatures that are there will pretty much two-shot you and will hunt you down until the end of time. Matter of fact, one second. How many episodes was it last time? Yeah, no, sorry. It was 15 episodes to beat the game. And then the last 2 were me dealing with a seaside cliff forest? I think that's just the forest. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say there. And then doing a fight against Solus without the Moonlight Sword, because it is stupid easy to fight him with the Moonlight Sword. I suppose you could also use the Kaiser Knuckles and it would go a lot faster if you just use that. But hey, I feel good having played through this again, gotten my sword again, and just trounced through the game again. So that's a fun time. Again, I do highly suggest Eternal Ring for more than just the memes that I know that have popped up because of the voice acting, because it was a early 2000s game. But yeah, I don't know where else to go from here. It's a good game. Try it out, play it. If you got a PlayStation 2, it's on there. It runs beautifully. And hey, maybe you might stand the analog controls more than I can, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead, call it a Let's Play there. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this experience as much as I loved replaying it again. If you guys like the series, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff really helps out the channel, spreads my videos all over the world. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I do in fact have 3 methods of doing so down below: a Ko-fi, Stream Elements, and a Patreon. Every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head and food in my belly. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next adventure. Take care. Cheers.